Taylor WealthSaver here, bringing you your Friday financial tip, Corona style, once again. This week, we're going to jump in and we're going to talk about one of the things that was introduced, some of the relaxed laws against borrowing and also withdrawals from your 401k. First, we're going to talk about the pros of it. Then we're going to talk about the cons, allow you to make an educated decision on what works best for you, your family, and your financial situation. Before we do, I'm going to jump in and ask if you can please, if you have not already, click that little subscribe button in the left-hand corner, and also go ahead and click a thumbs up if you like what you hear. Now, back to our topic of Corona version, once again, but with your 401k, 403b, TSP account, or individual retirement account, also known as an IRA. So some of the laws that have become relaxed is with the withdrawals from the C.A.R.E.S Act, that you are able to make withdrawals up to $100,000. Now, previously, if you made a withdrawal from your 401k, TSP account, IRA, 403b, we're going to just call that your retirement account for the purpose of today. But if you made a withdrawal from that retirement account previously, then if it was early, you would be subject to a 10% penalty. This penalty will now be waived temporarily during the coronavirus that's going on, but it will be waived if, keyword, if you pay that money back within 3 years. So you have 3 years to pay that money back up to $100,000 that you can withdraw. If you pay that back within the 3 years, again, you will be waived of that penalty fee and taxes associated with it. Now, if you go over that time frame, can't help you at that point. The second option that you have, so we talked about the withdrawals. The second option that you have is actually going ahead and borrowing against your 401k, 403b, TSP, individual retirement account, or your retirement account that we're going to refer to this as. So if you decide that you want to borrow against that account, previously you could borrow up to $50,000. That was the total. Now you can borrow up to $100,000 or the amount that you have vested in that retirement account, whichever is the lesser of the two. So that's a huge thing that happened. I want you to know that you're able to take out that loan. Instead of it being 5 years, you can now actually take that loan out for 6 years that you can borrow against that account. So you have up to 6 years to pay the money back. That is huge. Now, let's talk about that. If you do take it out as borrowing and you default on that account, you fall behind on the payments, you will be assessed a 10% penalty at that time for falling behind. So please know that. If you do fall behind, it will be a 10% penalty. So those are the pros that we talked about, the facts and the layout. Now, let's give you some other considerations. If you feel like this is a time that you need to borrow from your 401k or to make a withdrawal, either an early withdrawal or borrowing, I really want you to consider exhausting all options. Have you applied for unemployment if eligible? And do you know if you're eligible for unemployment? Even if you have reduced hours, you may still be eligible for unemployment with the C.A.R.E.S package. So that's one thing to note. Number 2, have you adjusted your budget to get down to that bare minimum budget? So bare. I'm talking about no subscriptions, no dining out, no delivery food services. Is that budget as bare as possible? Number 3, something to consider. Are you going to be eligible to receive the stimulus payment? If you are eligible to receive that payment, consider utilizing that money. Now, if you've exhausted those options and you feel like borrowing from my 401k is what I need to do, I am not going to say not to do that because that's not my place. My goal is to give you the tools so that you can make an educated decision of what works best for you and your family. Now, something to think about if you decide to borrow against that money. We've already talked about a few things. While that money is away from that account, your tomorrow self, so you put this money away for yourself tomorrow. So my tomorrow tailored WealthSaver self, I'm now borrowing against my tomorrow self. However, my tomorrow self won't be there if I can't take care of myself today. But with that, you're taking away compounding interest. We're going to have another Financial Friday coming up talking about compounding interest in more detail. But know that you are taking away the ability for compounding interest. What does that mean? Compounding interest allows your money to make money for you over a course period of time. But when you take away from that money, you take away from the ability for that money to keep making money for you. So that is something to consider. But you won't have a tomorrow self if you don't take care of yourself today. Do what you need to do. Not here to tell you what to do. We want to give you the tools to make an educated decision. I will see you back the first Friday in May for another Tailored Wealth Saver Financial Friday tip. Enjoy your weekend and have a great day. Everybody, please stay safe. And if you are going out and about, if you have to go out and about, protect yourself. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. We will see you the first Friday of May and then the third Friday. First and third Friday every month. Bye, everybody.